for time with you and time with Emmanuel.
Mm-hmm.
I pray that you would bring wisdom and that you would give us understanding, Lord, and as we read poems, Lord, that we would understand the writer and what he or she was expressing through their poems. Lord, as we read poems of other people, Lord, I pray that you would give us the understanding of their poems. And I thank you for this beautiful day.
Well, it's been for a while, huh? Yeah. Sorry for that. Well, let's we can regroup. First, I wanted to set up the assignment. No, we talked about the assignment, the SC. Do you remember the assignment, what it is? Was the SC? Yeah. You have a topic called patience, right?
I think we decided on patience.
Patience, okay.
Or an essay topic.
Ha! Now Miss smiling, Miss. That's a good topic. We're going to write younger ones, maybe 300, I think, a list, So, but for the older ones, I believe you might want to strive everyone to get at least 500 words, essay on patience. Okay, so again, 2 weeks. So follow the same.
Who qualifies as younger and older?
I don't know. You guys choose yourself. Okay, you decide yourself. Don't worry. Yeah. For example, Benji is very young, so we don't expect him to write too much. So yeah. Liam is pretty old, going to write 1,000 words, something like that. Yeah, you guys choose yourself. Okay, so yeah. I want you guys to take some freedom and relaxation on this class as well. It's a fun time. We discuss improve your writing skill, but as a secondary, the more important is try to interact, to learn life together, to discuss some solid topics together. It's more than a time to improve your writing skill sets, rather for you to kind of have a good time and to have relations here. So that being said, Noah helped us to get that out a little bit, schedule-wise. So, and the content, the homework. Now, with the poems, we called Hope. We did have a long time actually to try to read it. Sorry for the delay. Noah hand selected 3 poems for us to visit today. Let's start with there. I think you know what to do, so go ahead.
How are we going to do this? Are we going to have people pull up the poems on their phones, or only a few people have that ready?
I think you should share with everybody, especially the one want to visit, is to share with everybody if possible. I think you already shared with Justin and Yilin. If you don't, share it again. Yeah. So, who are the 3 persons? Whose poems we talking about?
Everybody's so tense about it. The 3 people I believe were, I think Benji was one of them.
Benji is one of them.
So I just need to share it with everyone.
And then, yeah, go ahead and do that.
I don't ever see Benji's poem. That's one I don't receive. So. Benji, we have time to.
Yeah, Benji's, Niles, and Isaac's.
Okay, maybe you just turn around. Let me see your poem.
Yeah, I sent you.
I just didn't see which one you shared.
I shared it to this one.
That one, that's mine. Yeah, look that. I don't have it. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry. I got
Okay,
it.
you got it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I don't really know any everybody's email, so. Isaac's.
Noah can help you to share. Yeah, Noah can.
Let me do the sharing.
Yeah.
Just let me find your poem and then share it with.
Well, Noah is a very stinky man. It's only 8 for yours, so.
it's not going on. I'm just typing in. It's a confusing one that I made when I was like 7.
Emmanuel, I
Uh-huh.
don't know if you can hear me, but it's pretty glitchy right now. I can't really understand and hear a lot what you guys are saying.
People teacher challenge is Zoom the app going to do a lot of cutting out if many people talking. Sorry for that. So we have not really started yet. Don't worry. When the app always do that. We have trouble when people are talking in the background. So yeah. Can you hear me clearly now? Am I right? Mm-hmm.
Miles, what is your email again?
Really, you're
I don't remember what email.
cutting out.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see. I'll show
I think we'll be
you.
fine, or like if you're next to Naomi, maybe reading it first. It's okay.
Okay, we're going to have to pay attention to move on. So okay. Are you guys
Alright,
done?
Most of us should
Okay.
have Benji's poem by now, so pull that
Okay.
up on your phone. It should show up in your email, and we can get started with Benji's. In the meantime,
Okay.
we'll send others stuff.
Okay, do not make a lot of noises as we move on, okay? So pay attention a little bit. So, Kayla there cannot hear very well. Benji, why don't you start reading it? Yeah, reading loud, okay? Oh, bring this close to the reader so everybody can hear it. So.
I did not receive the poem yet, though.
Okay.
She'll have that
Mhm.
shortly, don't worry.
So you want to just start reading?
Mm-hmm.
Hope by Benjamin Moon. Desire, the core of a hopeful heart. Without hope, there is no desire. Caught in a feeling that does not fade, a feeling that grows stronger with every crusade. A state of mind broken only by doubt, crushed by deceitful words throughout. Feeling attacked in an unworthy state of grime, when only days before you had felt your highest prime. A deceiving of the mind, beat on like a drum. Where is your hope from? More than a feeling, a mindset, a way of life, or a simple inquiry. Hope is found in Him truly.
I want to read this myself. Hope, Benjamin Moon. Desire, the core of a hopeful heart. Without hope, there is no desire caught in a feeling that does not fade, a feeling that grows stronger with every crusade. A state of mind broken only by doubt, crushed by deceitful words throughout. Feeling attacked in an unworthy state of grime, when only days before you had felt your highest prime. A deceiving of the mind, beating on like a drum. Where is your hope from? More than a feeling, a mindset, a will for life. Or a simple inquiry. Hope is found in Him truly. Oh wow, that is beautiful. I like it. Yeah. The first time I read it, so that's really impressive. Yeah. Beautiful work. Well, we're gonna have everybody comment, so a little bit. Feel free. So, have you understand what he's trying to say? Okay, comment then.
I don't really have comments.
No comments. Okay. Okay, that's good comment. Too general, however, we need the pro and cons. So. We're gonna start somewhere. Feel free to criticize Benji. So he's always merciless. So that's Elijah. Go ahead, Elijah. Be merciless a little bit.
I'm looking for something.
Oh yeah. Then look again.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Benji drew that to me a while ago, actually.
Oh, you guys shared.
I told him to translate a few things and wording, which you're exactly what it was. I think it's good, and the thoughts are really good. It obviously portrays hope. It definitely could have been poeticized, or maybe romanticized a little more. 'cause it
Hmm.
didn't really feel
Too stoic.
as
Mhm.
poetic as it could have been. It
Mhm.
just kind of felt a little bit too dry
Mm.
in some areas.
Too dry, huh? Okay.
Maybe not dry is not the right word, because the thoughts and everything that obviously was, and this is something that pretty much it kind of seems like something that has been running in our poem times for the entirety of the class.
Oh wow.
Is, it's just that people aren't poeticizing their poems enough and kind of like drawing
see.
it out.
Yeah.
They're just kind of, at times, kind of just throwing words down and not really drawing them out enough.
Mm.
But obviously, like the thoughts and the message they're trying to get across is obviously still there and it's still really good. It's just, it could be
Better improved
better,
expression. Mm-hmm.
expressed better,
Mm.
I think.
Okay.
But other than that, it's a really good poem.
Yeah. As kids, it enhance our expressing, the power of poetry. Its poetry expression is can be so distinctive from that merely expound a truth, touch a point. It's like there's something, it's called a touch, so yeah.
Right, there can be good words for it to express it,
Exactly,
right?
yeah. I think taking heart is that we need to sharpen the poetic touch in our poems. So I think that's what Elijah tried to catch that on. Am I? So
Yeah.
The other thing I would suggest sometimes, you wanted to just lay out the land, touch every point in the poem, like write an essay. Sometimes you want to include all aspect things. Not poetry. You want to highlight something, to heighten that, to put in the perspective. So something I think that's Elijah also hinted in his comments. So I try to put it in my own words. So yeah. Okay. What do you think? I think it's true.
Anybody else?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I think
We're gonna reserve Noah for the last. So let's see if Elaine have any comments on this poem. So.
I like it. I enjoyed reading it, or hearing it read.
Uh,
I like the way you broke it up and.
Yeah, one of the things I want to ask Benji, feeling attacked in an unworthy state of grime. You talking about some spiritual struggle or something?
I think it could be that, or just, I guess, the place that you are in life and whatever situation.
I feel unworthy, sinful sometimes in our
Grime
pursue God.
Grime
Okay.
is kind of a word I want to use because it was like unclean, and unworthy,
Unclean.
like you were saying.
Yeah, need a sanctification, something.
Not
like
worthy
that.
of being hopeful for something.
Why use the word attacked? That's seems the word strong word there.
Because I think when you are in a state of crime,
Mhm.
that you're usually pretty attacked by.
Feel
either-
vulnerable from the accusations of the devil or something
Yeah.
later. Yeah. Not worthy God's love and encouragement. Yeah, that's good. I like that, certainly. So,
Thank you.
yeah. Yeah, I want you guys to be free to comment, okay? Now, because a large group lost the touch, the personal relationship, we don't want it to be gloomy-doomy here, okay? So we want to be solid and open, and don't afraid to make mistakes, and even blunders, okay? We're all growing, getting somewhere, so. Hey, young man, what do you think this poem? Now?
I think all of that said has been done, but I
But?
just really like the way you worded stuff, like I said.
Okay, that's not a but. And.
And
Yeah, but I want to hear some criticisms. You can criticize.
What's
Yeah.
good now too, just like practicing criticizing.
Mm-hmm.
It's good when you have a thing to say about someone's poem now, is like you didn't do anything wrong, it's just to help what you're saying. Like,
I definitely don't really anything.
Mm-hmm.
well, that's what I'm saying. You said you like the way you worded stuff, so maybe you could like give an example of a specific part of the poem that you like how you worded.
I think the first like sentence of the poem really is like explaining it really well. Desire the core of a hopeful heart. Without hope, there's no desire. I think that's very
Like catch up everything, huh? Yeah.
definitely gives me.
Hey, I like your reading. Read this poem for us. Read loud.
Desire, the core of a hopeful heart. Without hope, there's no desire. Caught in a feeling that does not fade. A feeling that grows stronger with every crusade. A state of mind, broken only by doubt. Crushed by deceitful words throughout. Feeling attacked in an unworthy state of grind. When only days before you felt your highest prime. A deceiving of the mind, beat on like a drum. Where is your hope from? More than a feeling, a mindset, a way of life, or a simple inquiry. Hope is found in him truly.
Very nice. Elaine, do you have anything else to say before turn to the girls?
I appreciated just there's like an essence of like simplicity to it.
Simplicity.
Just kind of like the gentle rhyming that you tied in. I don't know if that was a requirement in this assignment, but I love a poem that rhymes.
So you're gonna write the poems with us next time?
Yeah, come on,
They'll be excited about it. Yeah. I never read any of Elaine's poems, man. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, girls.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
very, very good, Benji. I agree with what Elaine said just a minute ago about the simplicity of it. I always enjoy a poem that I can understand, and I understand your poem very well. And I just like the way that you wrote it. I can tell that you thought deeply about things when you were writing it down.
Yes.
That you're putting some of your own life into it. And, but yeah, I think you did really good. I don't know if I have any criticisms right now. But
Yeah, I concur. I think this is a very thoughtful one. So yeah, put a lot of efforts in it. Also compare in the beginning of poem writing, more like write an essay. This poem really began to become a serious poetry. So that's a huge leap. Yeah.
I don't think I really have anything else to add. What's been already said.
You always see that.
Well, because I always go last.
Okay, next time I'm gonna come with you. You first next poem. So yeah.
How about Isaac? You got anything?
Yeah, that's good. Isaac, what do you think?
Elaine touched on it a little bit, but
Uh-huh.
kind of like the little rhyme you got going on here with fade, crusade, doubt, throughout, rhyme, prime, from. They kind of, I like the little flow you got going on there. It kind of adds to it.
The only thing is that
You have to keep it consistent.
you have to keep it all the way through.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not,
Is
I
that
mean, you
true?
can't not like it's like
Well-
hard rule, but it kind of, I'd say it kind of throws it off a little bit if
I
you
agree with
don't,
that. I would agree with that.
if it doesn't pull through all the way. But
So-
it's not figure that because that's like a freestyle,
Yeah.
but also freestyle. I don't think you even really rhyme in a freestyle either. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
I would
but-
say that, I mean, it's not a necessity, but
Mm.
it does make it better if you start the rhyme, you keep the rhyme.
Ah,
You know?
yes.
Yeah.
So the beginning sentence and last sentence seems a little broken about it. Yeah.
It's not bad. It just makes it seem a little.
Yeah,
bit
let me awkward to read. Some
Yeah.
you follow rhyme, something broken. It's a little bit awkward. So,
Sounds
yeah,
dramatic.
yeah,
Dramatic
yeah,
effect.
yeah. That's a good point. Maybe you can improve that by sitting down with them and see what can be better improved. So, I like to see a revised version because that's good for us. So, can you do that next time? We want to see a revised one. Okay.
Are you asking about just the?
Yeah, sit down with Isaiah and Elijah, see how it can be improved on that point. So yeah, this is unfinished work in a sense, right? It's a good poem. We wanted to perfect it. So yeah. Okay, move on. Next one. Oh no, sorry, for Noah to wrap it up. Why give you only 8? I will give you 9, man. So
Thanks.
yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I picked Benji's poem because
Uh,
I really enjoy it. I related to it in some ways too.
yeah.
Starting with maybe some criticism.
Mm-hmm.
His way of wording certain things or certain vocabulary that he uses is that sometimes seems a little awkward to me. Not because he actually made a mistake as much as it's kind of just part of his style currently. And style is obviously something that is not permanent, something that you can work on and develop. So, for instance, it was earlier pointed out this line of feeling attacked in an unworthy state of grime is obviously it's like a figurative way of putting something. Obviously, you're not physically in grime because that's what you're doing, but you use metaphor and analogy and figurative language. That it's just kind of personal taste for me, but that is a little. It just seems, as well as like say a feeling that we're struggling with every crusade. Just that kind of vocabulary. It's not bad. It's not even a mistake. It's just, to me personally, seems a little awkward.
Listen to other context until that context is elaborated a bit.
It doesn't even match the poem up per se. It's just, like I said, it's inherent with your style almost. But that doesn't mean that you are, according to your style or even your very nature, a bad or awkward poet. It just means that you're actually getting better and improving your style.
I think you do.
So again, it's not actually even a mistake. It's just a pointer to maybe improvement that can come in your very style. There were very few, if any, grammar mistakes, which was one thing that kept points on your score. As for like the meaning itself and the very idea behind your poem, I really like that a lot. I like how in the beginning you relate or draw the strong connection between desire and hope, and kind of almost say that they basically are inseparable in a sense. By pretty explicitly stating, without hope there is no desire. You can say without desire there is no hope. I really like in fact I'll go back to this rhyme where you say feeling attacked in an unworthy state of grime when only days before you had felt your highest prime. I really like how that touches on
That's beautiful.
the word the vicissitude of life, which basically is kind of the ups and downs, unpredictable nature of life, which was something, especially in this case as it relates to one's perception of himself, kind of feeling unworthy and downtrodden when only a day before you had felt you maybe had a sense of confidence in yourself and your circumstances, and how that can just change so quickly without any warning. That's something I can certainly relate to, and I like that a lot. And even in that,
Can I end on something? No, I'm sorry to stop the flow. I want you to continue. But I just for spiritual exposition this here, because when in this place of feel ashamed and not clean, whether mind or heart, I don't think we should feel attacked, right? Because that's our personal reasons, right? It's not the devil doing the job in the sense. So I think I would change the word attack there to be more a personal initiative thing, like a feeling low or troubled. So because you don't feel attacked, you rather feel what? Feel remorseful, repentant about your weakness, failure. That's I think is more reasonable and realistic representation of that feeling, So yeah, repentance is different than withstand the devil's accusation or attack. So yeah. Let's just talk. yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. I think even though I was talking about your usage of the word grime as being awkward, actually there is some ways in which it works, because I like the contrast you make between grime and prime. The cool thing about rhyming sometimes is not that it just rhymes, but that it rhymes with a purpose. And when you're able to get that rhyme between two words that are actually, at least in the context that you put them, very conflicting, that actually kind of adds a spice to the poetry and the language that is nice. You may do that in other places too, but overall it's a good, very good poem.
It's a beautiful poem. Well, your best.
One of my best.
Actually, it's the best for all your best. This is a really good one. I like it. Yeah. Which next? Who's
We'll do
next?
next.
Niles. Where's Niles? Oh. So, I don't know I have it or not. I have Azez. I have Azik. Okay, I have a hard time. Sorry for that. So, Azik. Okay, that's not apply merely to you. I read in the Bible like that. So sorry.
His name's spelled I-Z-I-K. Isaac.
Azik.
Just imagine it.
Azik. Isaac.
No Isaiah.
Man, mess me up. So, change your name. Don't, you know. No, it's a joke. Too much. Do it again. No. Azik.
Isaac.
Azik.
Yep. you
Okay,
got
Azik. Okay, English, man. So, yeah. Okay. Not any better.
No, that's not English.
That's personal stuff in me. Okay, so I got you. Azik. Yeah. Okay, Hope Azik. I have Lian's. Yeah, I got Lian's. Yeah. Go
Are we
ahead.
doing Niles?
Niles. Okay, I'm gonna get Niles. Niles.
People like keep on clicking on it, they can't really see.
Oh.
When I was reading this.
I don't have a Niles. Can you share Niles with me? I don't have it.
Why are you selecting?
We have to stop clicking
I-
on it.
I have
Messes
sent it
it
to
up
you.
completely.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Stop clicking on it.
Benji, can you turn around? Let me see your
Look, it says you have-
Niles. Oh,
I just sent it to you again.
yeah,
Show
again.
right up in your Kingdom Age inbox.
Ooh, okay, go ahead, guys. Kingdom Age. Okay, good. Go ahead. Don't mind me. Go ahead. Read it. Read it loud.
Hope is a magnificent thing. It changes something from irrelevant to meaningful, from darkness to enlightenment, from sorrowful to delighted. Hope is the feeling of expectation or desire for things yet to come.
Okay, I don't have it. So, let me see. Come on, come on,
Spurs
come on.
us
Here.
in the future, resting inside our heart, making us confident to accomplish our mission. Without hope, we would have no trust in our hearts. Hope is like an extra hand that helps guide us through life. What is hope? Where is its source? The things in this world cause disappointment, but one thing will not. A peace is found that cannot be shaken. Hope of things yet to come provide this assurance. An eternity with the King. When you have hope in the Lord and what His future brings, hard things become tolerable. Because you know who's in your future. He's a good Father. And that's what my hope is in.
Wow. I like the expressiveness and the spirituality implied here. So, can I read it? I want to read. Oh, there we go. I'm wrong. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
That's because I sent it to your other email just now.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Wow. Okay. Can I read it now? I'm gonna read it. Okay. I like to read the poems. Hope. Niles Fry. Right? Fry. Okay. Hope is a magnificent thing. It changes something from irrelevant to meaningful, from darkness to enlightenment, from sorrowful to delightful. Hope is a feeling, expectation, or desire for things yet to come. It spurs on your excellency in the future, resting inside your heart, making us confident to accomplish our mission. Without hope, we would have no trust in our hearts. Hope is like an extra hand that helps guide us through life. What is hope? Where is the source? The thing this world calls disappointment. But one thing will not. The peace is found that can be shaken. Hope of things yet to come provides assurance and eternity with the King. When you have hope in the Lord, and what does the future bring? Hard things become tolerable because you know who is in your future. He is a good Father, and that is my hope is in. Wow, that is a beautiful poem. Very, very good. Yeah. Niles, Lien, Niles. I'm scared also. Give me some time to catch up, okay? So, how's that? Naomi. Like that nature. Yeah, very funny. Yeah. Naomi, somebody call you Naomi. No, never?
Oh, all the time.
All the time, Naomi. I think that's the English and American thing. Noah is shaking his head. He don't agree, so that's fine. So. Naomi. Okay. Who want to read his Niles poem again? I want to hear. Kila, are you there? Not sure you can hear us. The Zoom conference call.
Yeah, I'm here.
It can mess everybody up. Yeah, I have a hard time to communicate with the Kenya brother sister because Zoom always blurs the background and make everybody just hard to hear. So, but if you can, rather let Yiling read for us. I like Yiling's reading. Yiling, can you let us have Yiling read it for us because it's much better for everybody. Sorry.
Hope is a magnificent thing. It changes something from irrelevant to meaningful, from darkness to enlightenment, from sorrowful to delightful. Hope is a feeling of expectation or desire for things yet to come. It spurs on our excellence in the future, resting inside our hearts, making us confident to accomplish our mission. Without hope, we would have no trust in our hearts. Hope is like an extra hand that helps guide us through life. What is hope? Where is its source? The things in this world cause disappointment, but one thing will not. Peace is found that cannot be shaken. Hope of things yet to come provide this assurance, an eternity with the King. When you have hope in the Lord and what His future brings, hard things will become tolerable because you know who is in your future. He is a good Father, and that's what my hope is in.
Bless the Lord. That's like a prayer. I like it. Now, go ahead, comment.
It almost feels like a psalm or something.
That's right. Very expressive. Good job, Niles. Yeah.
It's just very like declarative.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and good job on your punctuation too.
Punctuation. That's grammar teacher supposed to say, I guess. now I have an interest. Hey, Niles, is it your first poem? Or?
My first poem.
Wow, impressive. Now, I have a question to ask you. What's the process? You wrote by yourself, never consult anybody?
I definitely had to get help. I was, Naomi definitely helped me.
Naomi! She's wiggling her eyeball. Oh, okay. Nice job, Naomi. Yeah, nice job. Yeah. I know you guys have a good time with that, yeah? So, nice. That's what I want to build in this group setting. I want you guys to build some solid relationship, and I think have fun together. Yeah, it's good to go out to roaming around in the by the beach, but this is, I think, is very meaningful as well in life to build friendship along certain hobby or certain common topics. So yeah. Well, thank you, Naomi. Did a good job. Okay, so yeah. Now, while you're doing it, what are you thinking?
Well, I was very impressed with just even the process and how it went. Kind of started off with Niles having a question about he had asked me to tell him what I thought of it so far.
Yeah.
And what I saw was kind of just almost like an explanation of hope, which is
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of the main things that you start off doing when you're writing poems. Is you just kind of
Uh-huh.
all you gotta do is like write about it, not
Uh-huh.
necessarily add
Yeah.
stuff that are poetic.
Yes.
And so a lot of our conversation was about like making it poetic, actually. Like,
Making more expressive.
yeah, expressive, and
Mm.
just looking back on even your own life and
Mm.
using examples in life
Mm.
in your poem.
Mm.
And I think Niles was doing, even at the start, a really good job with that.
Good job. Yeah.
And so I had told him to just like work on making it more poetic.
Mm.
I think he did, like, especially for his first time, I think he did a really good job
Mm.
doing that
Mm.
through this poem.
Yeah.
He definitely spent a lot of time thinking about it. And,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, I think he did a really good job.
Do you think now has potential to be a
I
writer?
think so.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 13.
Wow, that's impressive now. I'm really impressed.
I
You
think
better
he's really good at expressing.
better than Benji when he started.
That's true.
I'm judging you, kids. Sorry, go ahead. You said
I
something.
just said,
Uh-huh.
I think Niles is just really good with expressing himself.
Yes, it's very good. Your thought is very mature, actually. A lot self-reflection, reflection in God, relation in God. That is very encouraging. Now let's hear your big brother this sex. Are you surprised? Impressed?
It's pretty good.
I like that. Okay, pretty good, huh?
I like the thought process.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
like what you're expressing. And I like it really, it kind of gives us a dive into your mind and what you're thinking. But I feel like the way it was expressed could have been a little more tight. I feel like it's almost, you kind of just jotted down what you thought hope was and kind of maybe edited it a little bit, which is really good, and it is poetry, but I feel like it could have been refined a bit more.
See.
And then I also wanted to know what you meant by, find the line. Hope is like an extra hand that helps guide us through life.
Well,
So how has hope helped you? How has hope guided you in your life?
well, if you have hope in the Lord, then you know that He is going to help you guide through life. So you have hope in that.
That make sense? Not really? Feel free to expound. You think it can be improved? To offer some options.
That's gonna run out of battery in just like several minutes. It has like 3% left.
Okay, let's get some charger here. Yeah, you guys go ahead. Carry on.
I just want to know, because it's like an extra hand. Is it kind of just like,
That's referring to like, I could have probably removed the extra hand, but it helps us see the ways to live life more. I don't know. That makes
Well,
more like a guiding light
yes,
instead of like a helpful.
so it's kind of like when you're going through life, you always kind of have the hope in the back of your mind that there's hope in the future? Is that kind of what it is?
Yeah, kind of.
Because when you think of an extra hand,
I guess I didn't word it right.
and you think of guiding you through life, it's kind of like leading you through life and showing you the way. Do you think hope does that?
I don't think it does that.
I think
Kind of.
that's still valid imagery because
I do.
yeah, what Isaac's doing right now too is actually asking very beneficial questions, but they're also some of the hardest questions to ask in poetry is when you try to dig into the poet's mind, why he expressed something in the way that he did. I mean, that's happened to me when I had to express my intentions in poetry. It's just really hard. Like you kind of sit there,
Yeah, I
you
don't.
spent several minutes, even sometimes hour or an hour or more, just thinking about how to express something, and then when someone asks you why you express it that way, you don't even remember anything you were thinking.
I
And
mean,
if you do, it's hard to put into words. So
it's hard to put it in words because I spent a lot of time.
it is tough.
I know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to
Well, I think the way you expressed it, like everyone is saying, is a little bit like could be expressed better.
It's hard,
But
man.
I think I understand what you're trying to say, because hope kind of
Mm-hmm.
guides us even to the Lord. I think like it's kind of what
Okay.
it may not be an extra hand, but I think it's what something that does guide us to the Lord. Which obviously, the Lord guides us.
Kayla, I don't want you to miss out the discussion. Feel free to pitch in and ask questions and and comment if you want to comment. Go ahead. You have any comments here?
Yes.
Mhm.
I did think that this was very creative, especially for your first time, Niles. I definitely was nowhere near this point that you're at when I first started.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's just my phone, but the format looks a little weird.
Yeah, you have to turn your phone
Oh, just like
sideways.
It's showing up.
It definitely could be my phone.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
For
Yeah, I see it better. Okay.
for
It's just-
horizontal, yeah, horizontal will be better.
I did have a question, but I think I forgot it, and I apologize.
That's okay. Let's now wrap it up because our time seems to draw a little bit close to the time. So
Okay.
go ahead. Mhm.
So for criticism, I do think the poem was a bit scattered in its presentation in some ways. I mean, at first it is actually pretty straightforward, but then, for instance, about halfway you say, "What is hope?" when that was, I think, pretty much what you had answered in the first half of the poem.
I should have done where is the source maybe? Not what is it?
Well, yeah, you could have like put things in different places or not have to have said things altogether. It's just a bit of a mistaken organization of your flow of thoughts, but that's quite excusable as someone that is just now beginning to write poetry.
Writing poetry.
And then I think kind of expounding a little bit on something Isaac had mentioned of the way in which you had expressed your thoughts altogether, which was kind of as if you were listing things off, which is not something typically done in poetry, especially when you want to make it poetic. But for some reason, I kind of see that as a shortcoming, as like a beginner's mistake. But at the same time, I actually appreciate it a little bit too, because there's something about its just blatant simplicity that I actually find kind of a little touching in the in its sense of kind of pure heartedness and its approach to this simple but very meaningful idea of hope. And that's actually what I took away, or what I enjoyed most about the poem altogether, is not only the obvious time that you spent thinking and the investment that you put into the writing of this poem, but just kind of the simple and pure heartedness you had with the idea itself. Even regardless of whether or not some of your ideas may just be kind of things that you've heard about hope, even that simple heartedness in knowing just general ideas about how hope has been spoken about in your own life, or how it's manifested itself in your reflection of your own life. Again, those are things that you will learn to refine and express more poetically as you practice poetry. But I just see this as, to put it most simply, as just a very genuine effort. So I'm not throwing this out there as A for effort. You didn't really do good in your poem, A for, that's not what I'm saying. I think you did very well in your poem for your first try.
Yeah.
But again, I just think your heart behind it is really admirable. So.
Great.
I think what you're saying is right, because the first part of it kind of was like a definition of hope, but when we got into it really, I took those from my life and put it into it.
Yep.
But you can definitely tell, and I think I should have started off with like an actual definition. I think I should have done my whole life personally.
Yeah.
How it applies to my life, not just.
It'll be good if you want to look at your own poetry later on, especially sometimes you've written it and you can criticize yourself for something wrong with that.
Yeah. like you said, spurs on excellence in the future. Those are beautiful expressions, you know. So, first time, great job. I'm impressed. Yeah, definitely wonderful. A good potential. So continue to improve yourself. Continue to do some practice, you know. So even beyond what we do in the classroom. So, yeah. Well, next one. Who's the next person now?
Isaac.
Isaac. Isaac. You do it. Isaac. See, I said that.
No.
In the beginning, I said that.
Yeah, say sick. Like if you're ill. Say that word.
Sick.
Yeah.
I sick.
I sick.
Seriously? Oh, that's terrible. Okay, I sick. Tell you I sick.
See? Yeah, there you go.
I sick.
Elaine's giving you a little memory.
Sorry.
Isaac.
Okay, I want Elijah to say it.
Isaac.
See? Z. Not C.
Say sick with a Z then.
I sick. I sick. I sick. I sick. Let himself pronounce it. Go ahead, loud. Isaac. See?
No.
No?
You throw an A in there with that I.
You're pronouncing it. If I was to do it slow motion, it sounds like you're saying Isaiah. It sounds like you're saying Isaiah.
It's 2A in
But you
there.
do not pronounce it like that.
Yeah, you
Then
don't
you,
pronounce
if
it.
you were
No
doing it with
Isaiah.
the, if you're emphasizing the two A's, you do Isaac. That's what you would say. But that's
Don't put that.
that's not how you say it.
You're touching.
First A, the second is that.
That's not how you say it.
Isaiah.
Oh, now he's gonna justify his pronunciation. Watch out.
No, that's literally. Check it out.
Isaac.
I'm British. I'm British.
I'm gonna look up how to pronounce it then.
Huh? Yeah? You said.
Isaac.
Isaac. Seriously? That's like sometimes teach Chinese. Some people say, "Hey, see Cao." See?
We're gonna run out of time.
Yeah. I don't care. I want to try this one for fun. So this is very important to know people's names, man. See, it's right.
No,
Yeah.
tell them.
See? Yeah. Go ahead.
Isaac, we'll read it now.
Yeah. Read the word loud. Express it like a poet is supposed to do. Okay.
What is in the future, little is known, but what we do have are the things we've been shown. Anticipation, expectation, and desire. Be very careful, because hope can be a liar. Putting your hope in things that rot and rust is not something that I would trust. Everyone has this hope that their situations will improve, so they go about their day toward happiness they move. We reach for these expectations of better days to come, but when we realize the futility, it's all just so dumb. As the idea of better days begin to fade, you realize that in you is the only hope that can be made. This hope must be based in faith and truth, that one day everything will take its place. So take your hope out of these earthly things and place it in the hands of the one who pulls all the strings.
Wow, that's it. Beautiful. Now I understand why Noah choose it. Hey, I'm gonna volunteer to read it. Actually, Kayla, read it for us. Hallelujah. Kayla, do you have the poem with you? I mean, you to read
Yeah,
it.
I do. Isaac's right. Oh, Isaac's okay.
Don't ask me that question. Never know.
What is in the future? Little is known. But what we do have are the things we've been shown. Appreciation, exception. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
And desire. Be very careful, because hope can be a liar. Putting your hope in things that rot and rust is not something that I would trust. Everyone has this hope that their situations will improve, so that they go about their day towards happiness. They move. We reach for these expectations of better days to come, but when will we realize the How do you pronounce that?
Futility.
Futility? Futility?
Mm-hmm.
Futility is all just so dumb.
Mm.
As this idea of better days begin to fade, you realize that in you are hope that can be made.
Can be made.
This hope must be based in truth and faith, and one day everything will take its place. So take your hope out of these earthly things and place it in the hands of the one who pulls all the strings.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Keelan. Good job. We're gonna have Esther read for us as well. I like your jacket, Esther.
Hope. What is in the future? Little is known. But what we do have are the things we've been shown. Anticipation, expectation, and desire. Be very careful because hope can be a liar. Putting your hope in things that rot and rust is not something that I would trust. Everyone has this hope that their situations will improve, so they go about their day towards happiness they move. We reach for these expectations of better days to come, but when we realize the futility, it's all just so dumb. As the idea of better days begin to fade, we realize that you is the only hope that can be made. This hope must be based in truth and faith, that one day everything will take its place. So take your hope out of these earthly things and put it in the hands of the one who pulls all the strings.
Wow. Asik.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, got it. You got a 9 score from Noah. That is a miracle. No, it's too much, man. It's, yeah. I think he's biased towards you.
So he's using some algorithm to read them?
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have some serious. I know Elijah can't wait to comment on your poems.
What?
Elijah can't wait to comment on your. Sorry, so, too much. I got my mind rest up. So go ahead.
At this point,
Huh? What is that?
Yeah, I think it's really good. Isaac had read this to me a little while ago, and I really enjoyed it. Me and his poems are actually kind of similar in the message we try to get across about hope. I mean, they're all about hope, but we just kind of shared the same message. But I do like the message he was getting across, which is that hope is obviously always seen as a good thing, and it is a good thing.